Zoom. Gonna be a quick Zoom, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy y'all Good Fridays, man. Try to make it to Chick-fil-A before they close,
You ain't
before
lying.
breakfast time.
Um,
Oh, never mind. I got French toast sticks in the freezer, baby.
here you go, Mike.
All right. Come on, baby. Let's do it. All right, bro.
I'm
No
telling
Diddy. Let's go. All right, dog. So being that the next time the market open, we're gonna be in a different month. I believe we should start at the monthly chart. All right, guys. This is your monthly chart. Okay.
you. Jesus Christ.
Oh man, straight line.
Jesus Christ.
Straight line. So look, this,
That look like a cup of handle. Go ahead.
match this nigga here. Though. That nigga said my elbow messed up, dog. Get all these trades coming to my phone. But look, so participants can now see your application. They should have been seeing my application. All right, so
No, this
look,
should just keep going up and up and up.
this blue line was the all-time high from January 2022. As you can see, we way above that now. So we this is gonna be a gap. This is gonna be a monthly gap. Of course, we got this monthly gap down here. So, in my opinion, though, I was under the impression that the monthly chart doesn't like to leave gaps, and it does. It does like to leave gaps because it's leaving two right on top of each other. So,
What the
so,
yelly is?
in my,
The
in my opinion,
yelly came
though,
in?
in my humble opinion, as far as trading goes, you should be trading. You should be trying to find bullish setups in whatever you're trading, whether you're trading options or whatever. Because until the market shows you that it's trying to turn over, and and in my opinion, though, the market got to sell off like 200 points for me to be like, all right, we ready to go. But until then, all we do is cool off a little bit and go. Cool off a little bit and go. But you don't see that on the monthly, because on the monthly, all you see is go, 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 go. You see what I'm saying? So now we go back. Let's go back to the weekly. Let's go down to the weekly, man. So this is the weekly, bro. Look at this. So since November, since the first week of November, we've had 4 red weeks. So we had a month of selling overall since November of 2023, and we about to be in April. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy.
That is.
Like, look at this, bro. A straight line. Cool off here a little while and go. Cool off here, go. Cool off, go. And this shit was on some consolidation shit right here. So
Mm-hmm.
I still believe the trade is to the upside. And the only thing about this is when you don't have nothing to look at to the left, you got to use your fib extensions, and your retracements and stuff like that. I'm not gonna give no. I don't use the extension. I don't even know how to use the extension. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's one of those things that I do not know how to do. Winston know how to do that shit. I don't. So that's why I play the smaller time frames. Because when we trade back into a range, and I could be like, all right, cool, bet I trade that or whatever the case is. This where we closed at? This where we
But
closed 5304?
5304.
That's
Probably. I know we sold off at the end of the day. We sold off crazy, like 20 points. So yeah, that's right.
this is right here. Yeah, okay. So even the so Even though we sold off, we still closed. We closed inside of this gap. So this was the when this happened. This was what, Thursday, huh? No, this was Wednesday. Because today I keep thinking today's Sunday, but today is Friday. So this must have happened Wednesday. But look at all this consolidation, bro. So like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like the trades to the downside look enticing, but I'm not trusting that shit. I'm not taking nothing to the downside until the market show me that it's ready to sell. We bearish because we still bullish, dog. So any bullish setup that I find, I'm taking it. But for educational purposes, man, this setup right here. So this is your consolidation. We expanded. We retrace back to the consolidation. We didn't close beneath the consolidation. We didn't trade through the consolidation. We still inside this consolidation. So the trade, in my opinion, is probably still to the upside. Now we did have news that came out today that's probably going to affect the market Monday because by the market not being open today, I don't know how it affected it and which direction. We'll know Sunday. But just from a technical standpoint, by us not closing or trading through this consolidation, it still lends me to believe that the trade is to the upside. Now, would I like for us to come fill this gap? Yep, that's what I really want. Like we come down and fill this gap, and then I'm looking to get long. But and as long as we consolidating up here, bro, you know you gonna have to practice patience. To be honest with you, and this is just a 1 hour time frame. Let me see how the 4 hour. Same rules apply. Let me draw the gap out, man. Same rules apply on that fool, bro. It's your gap right here. Consolidation on top of the gap. We fill this gap, I'm getting long. Reason why, I got an order block right here. So we trade back into this gap, I'm going long. I'm gonna find this trade on a smaller time frame though, for sure. But I'm going long. No diddy.
No kidding. Hey, what this is, the 240? Okay.
It's a 4 hour. So I remember like, previous zones, like today, like I said, it's gonna be quick, bro. I'm not gonna hold y'all all day, though. I'm just gonna say a few things and I'm gonna bid y'all farewell. And we're gonna pass the collection plate through the benediction and be out of here. So when you consolidate, so the consolidation on a 4 hour right here, and then the consolidation, this same consolidation on a 1 hour looks a little bit different, only because you got more candles printed on the 1 hour. But when you look at it on a 4 hour, it's clear as day what we're doing. So the gap was created. We never traded back into the gap. We never traded back into the gap. So we consolidated on top of the gap. Now, if y'all recall, you know that gaps are what I like to call internal liquidity. This is internal liquidity. So bless you. So when we trade back into this gap, whether it be on this time frame, 1 hour time frame, whatever, I'm looking for a setup to go long. Now, if we trade into this gap and fill this gap, that would be even better. Because now I know I'm trading this order block right here. So from a 4 hour perspective, if we hit this order block, I'm going to the 5 minute to see how we respond to it. So when we hit this order block, on the 4 hour, on the 5 minute, I'm going to see, okay, do we create a gap off of it for me to trade back to the upside? And that's how I play that. So we hit this order block, 5 minute, create a fair value gap to the upside, and then we trade back into that fair value gap on the 5 minute. That's my entry to take it to the upside. If that makes sense. But like I said, consolidation. All we have here is this consolidation right here, and this fair value gap here, and then we got this gap right here. This was the original displacement gap that took us up to create this other gap. So until the market, like I said, until the market shows me that it's ready to sell, it then sold off 100 points 3 days in a row. I'm I'm looking for bullish setups. I'm looking to buy, and that's just me. I like because the market ain't showing me that it's trying to sell. I'm not gonna sell. I mean, that's just like trying to sell the water to the ocean. Like the market going up, what you selling it for? It ain't gonna happen. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Same here on a 1 hour consolidation. You should gap. Hold up, my bad, y'all. My bad. This the original gap we traded into, just like on the 4 hour. Traded back into it, got long. You got your order block down here. That's the OG. You got a breaker in this one to trade and to buy if we trade when we trade back into this down to this gap. So that's what I'm looking for going into next week to start the week off trading. But like I said, the news came out today. I don't know how it affected the market. We're gonna know Sunday evening when the market open back up. But as far as looking for technical setups, that's pretty much what I'm looking for. I want to see how we trade, how we handle these gaps, and how we handle these consolidations. That's pretty much it. I mean, there's nothing else that you could really like, dig for and try to find as far as the ES goes. And I know it's only a few of us that trade the ES, so I know I'm gonna hand it back over to Winston so we could go uptime. Excuse me. Try my box right quick. See, it's that shit right here. So this Winston, you caught this cell? All right.
You talking about the end of the day, Mike?
Yeah.
No, I actually lost. I actually got cooked. So at the end of the day, someone told me that this past week, the market been moving crazy like the last 30 minutes of the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as we approach 2:30, um, it was printing those green candles that y'all see. And I took one contract up. I think I went
Mm-hmm.
up like at some point I was up like 125
Mm-hmm.
and I moved my target to I moved my stop loss to like flat and then I moved it down 3 ticks to give it was because of a candle. Whatever the candle was, I like would trade below this candle, then like take me out because I know it's reversing. And that's what it did. So I was up 125. That's the highest I seen it. And then I ended up losing 37.50 because it turned around and fucking fell. So when I opened my computer back up, I was like, oh, I thought this bitch was going to like go knock out the all time high and kind of run past it, which I don't believe it got up there. It didn't make it up there, right?
Nah.
So I had if you had the pivots on yours, they had like an R1 up there, and that was my target.
Mm-hmm.
And it started running, so I thought I go to the 10 minute, Mike. I might be able to point it out to you. But yeah, there was some FOMO I had going on at 2:30. So
So we're
I
up in this
believe it
area.
was, yeah. So like I got in on this first candle, like when it broke the red, which would be like, yeah, when it broke that one, it
Mm-hmm.
came pick me up, you dig? And then it started running. So once that green candle at the top closed,
Mm-hmm.
I moved my stop loss to the bottom of that wick on that green candle. Because I'm in on the first green candle, then I move my stop loss up as the candles are printing.
And Ken got you.
A little bit, yeah, and it came and fucking sold off. I'm happy I put it on there. So that ended up being from my entry, it was a negative 37.50. But I
Okay.
thought we was gonna run from that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I keep going, and my target was the all-time high. I think it was a little bit high. The R1 was actually a little bit high. I don't know how they had it, but yeah, whatever that is up there, that look right. Yeah, it's a little bit higher than it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit higher
53.
than the
So it would
all-time.
have been 53.22.
So I was like, oh yeah, and that bitch was printing fast too. I was like, oh, this big gonna run. And I closed on my computer, got ready to come home. You heard me?
That bitch said negative 37.50.
Yeah, when I opened it, I was cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like this, you know, something light. That wasn't a bad one.
So we was in the same, so we was in a market. Let me see something. So we was in a market about the same time yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You was on a different aisle than me though. But I didn't, so what I did, I seen this gap. I seen this gap get
Uh-huh.
created. Market traded back into it. I took it to the upside. So I was like, well, this how I looked at it when I was like, the high is 53.23, right? So I was like, I'm gonna take it to that swing high. But by me getting in, so I got in a little higher. I probably got in about right here, 53.12. And I wanted it to go to 53, the high, but
Yeah.
it didn't make it up there. So this is what I did. So I got in this trade. I think it was either one or two contracts. I got in up here somewhere and I let it run. But I was like, I said I'm gonna take profit at right here. So I took one contract off here, right? So I had a little money in the bank, and then I let the other one run. But when he printed this candle,
Mm-hmm.
I said, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Because
that makes
I already knew what type of time it was.
yep.
So I was like, all right, cool. So I ended up making like probably like two close to $300 or something. Because I was thinking what you was thinking. I was like, yeah, this bitch about to run.
Go hit the high, yeah.
Yeah, but
That bitch did not.
I'm glad I took one off right here.
Right.
And then I was like, I'm gonna let the other one run. But then this candle printed. I was like, yeah, bro, you about to then the market about to close too. You probably about to sell off. And then bitch sold off.
Yeah, that was a extreme fake out, though. I know they got some people on that bitch. Cause I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, and that I didn't even wait to see because the bitch had then went up. Then once I moved it, like I went flat at first, and I was like, just go at the bottom of the candle because it might come stop you out and then run without breaking candle structure and whatnot.
Hmm.
So I was just like, all right, move that bitch to the end of the wick. You know if it come below
Hmm.
if it tests the low again, it's probably gonna fall.
Hmm.
So I know it's gonna fall like that too. But
But like
yeah.
in trading conditions like this,
Mhm.
like like we experienced Thursday, it's better to sit these days out because I call this, and a lot of people, if you see it on Twitter or whatever, people call these conditions seek and destroy because all it's doing is seeking and destroying your stop loss. Consolidation is not the market don't have no true direction. Even though it might give you a setup, it might give you a gap to trade, like this gap right here that we traded back into to take it to the upside. It might give you a gap to trade, but all in all, we just seeking stop losses and consolidating. And then you get a move close towards the end of the day, like we did the last hour of trade, the market moved a little bit, but we still ended in the same spot. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's still these like on days like we had yesterday, it's good to watch it and take notes to see what's because these are not good conditions to trade in. Now you could trade it but you got to be extremely patient and you got to trust your trade. Because if not, you can be closing your trade out, losing $200 here, losing $300 here, then trying to get back in because I think it's about to move now, and then it bitch take $400 from you again, and it's like you just playing into the market hands because you're like, bro, we not doing nothing today. We not like you got a substitute teacher today, so you could come to class today or you could cut. I rather cut class, but for me, is you just got to know how to identify when you see it when the market just is no true direction. It's just
Trash.
it's yeah, it's garbage juice. It was like this the other day too. But like, bro, but at the end of the day, for me, I like to watch the market when I'm able to watch the market. Like if I'm at home to watch it, and if it's like a day like we had yesterday, I take notes and be like, okay, on today, this is such and such happened. The market was moving extremely slow, seek and destroy conditions. You know what I'm saying? And then the more and more I see it, the more I'm able to recognize it. But I'm not trading today. I'm I'm going, going to Piccadilly or whatever. I'll go have my senior citizen coffee. But other than that, so to wrap up the ES, I think maybe Winston and I may agree or disagree, but I'm looking for I'm looking for action in this gap for me to go long. No Diddy. So
Yeah, I
you
want
got your
that closure below that consolidation at that
that yeah.
level.
Yep, you got your consolidation. You
Or
trade through
really
the
that other level too, because on your 4 hour, so Mike is on the 1 hour right now. But on your 4 hour, draw that line. Yeah, right there. So I need a break below. I'm buying that pivot point. You feel me?
so yeah.
Because that's
Yep.
gonna be our first time going in there. That's what resting liquidity or whatnot. Or do you
Yep.
like
Yep. Yep. Yep.
we could bounce off of that? I know
Yep.
you said you're gonna look at your 5 minute
And
once
find a
it come
trade.
to that area and see
Mm-hmm.
how it's reacting to it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I agree. From the big picture, on a 4 hour, I'm taking a bounce. As soon as it hit
Gotcha.
that pivot point. And then you go down
Gotcha.
to your 1 hour. If you go to the 1 hour, probably I guess it could be the same. I would want to
Uh-huh.
see it close below both of those lines on the 1 hour, and I just take the rest down.
Okay. Okay.
But it definitely got to close in there.
Yeah.
Fuck with any of that. So
Yeah. Yep. So this
already technically in
this
the one
gap,
hour gap. The one
I'm
hour
a
gap is bigger than that.
this is what I'm saying. So this is the 4 hour gap.
Yeah,
This so if I go back to the 4 hour, let me show you. So from a 4 hour perspective, we haven't traded back into the gap.
it was
But if we
all
go to the
buy
one
off.
hour, this is the 1 hour gap. You see, we didn't trade it back into it. We consolidated inside of the gap.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So now I'm like, okay, consolidation, expansion, retracement. Now what we gonna do? We're gonna use the consolidation as support and go higher, or we're gonna trade through it and use it as resistance to go lower.
Right,
That's all I'm looking for.
right.
Come Sunday, Monday. I don't know if we got news this week.
That's another. You know what that is too, Mike? That's
What's
another.
that?
That's another one of those. What time does it close? So if that bitch close beneath the 1 hour level that I want, if it does it at let's say 12 o'clock, you know
Mm-hmm.
our 4 hour candle closes at 1. I might not take it because I might just wait on that 4 hour candle to give me confirmation. But if it happened at 9 and that 1 hour candle closed below it,
Mm-hmm.
I might take that down. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Because they
okay.
have time to go down and come back up and not be nothing on the 4 hour. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
I got you.
that's gonna be a little. I'm gonna have to play that one by ear, but I agree. I'm really looking for that bounce
Yep.
because of the 4 hour.
So, but keep in mind, we had some news that came out today. We don't know how it affected the market, PCE. We don't know how it affected the market, whether the market
Them
going.
boys say that thing went to 5100.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me. I could look. I could look on.
They got a
Let
lot
me
going on. I believe them, bro. The, the
let me
world is
look on
crazy
that.
right now.
Let me look on his website right quick. But yeah, bro. So,
Oh, think about that gap.
duh, that, bro.
We have
That's
a
why.
200 point gap. I'm playing it up. What
That's
contract?
my gap down. So if it is, I'm gonna be pissed.
You had it going down 200 points from there?
No, but my number was
I had a sell.
5,300 to get down into the cell for the gap on a 10 minute.
Okay. Go to 10 minute right quick. That bitch is definitely there.
What gap we speaking on a 10?
That's a sell. Probably that one down there.
You trade back into this gap, you sell this gap.
You got that one right underneath.
This one?
You got one more 10 minute gap. No, go to your left. I think that might be go left. All the way left. Keep going. Outside of that box.
Go down here.
Yeah. Go up a little bit. Right. Yeah. See that gap? What's the
Mm-hmm.
top of that gap?
52.96.
96?
Mm-hmm.
It might be the one he told
It's
me.
gonna probably trade into this gap.
And you want
Bro.
that level. I'm about to tell you,
But
when you
see,
break out of that consolidation, that low,
mm-hmm.
go higher. Yeah, like right there. That's
Mm-hmm.
the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting for closure underneath there.
Take it down here.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big
Really
trade.
beat that swing low.
But see,
Uh,
but
that
then,
real swing low, Mike. Yeah,
yeah.
real swing low to the right.
Well, show it to me. Show it to me, Winston. Where is that?
Right, man.
Where's the
Right.
real swing low? Right here?
Yeah, that one.
Oh shit. That is a swing low.
It breaks the real one.
Out of here. Bro.
Yeah.
See, so yeah. The 10 minute, yeah, okay. I'm fucking with it. But see, this is why, you got your high time frame reason to buy
But
a
look,
tree or
now look
buy
at
a
this,
sell.
Mike.
What's up?
If you draw your line, what's that number on the top of that gap? Like, see what it, right? Go down a little bit, go down, right there.
Right
Up.
here?
Yeah, right there. What's that number?
52.93.
52.93. Now go back to like your 4 hour or your 1 hour. Because that gap ain't been tested neither.
52.93.
Yeah.
That's a half of the 1 hour gap.
And what it is on the 4 hour. Oh, look, that's your, oh, yeah.
It's half of this gap right here.
Nah, it might violate that bit.
Yeah,
I
so
don't think it's gonna go halfway and then stop. It's did it
52.93.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to be patient, dog. Like, so for me, I want the market to trade down to this red candle. That's
Ultimately.
that's what I'm looking for. So either here or here, but here is where I'm looking because it's the lowest. If I'm trying to buy, I want to buy it from the lowest point. I'm looking for, so like I said earlier, if the market does trade back to this specific candle, I'm looking at I'm going to the 3 minute or the 5 minute to see what response we get. So if it responds something like this, bounce off it like this, create a gap to the upside, we trade back into that gap, I'm getting it. I'm out of here. That's what I'm looking for. But on a smaller time frame. That's what I'm looking for. That's how I find all my trades. A high time frame reason to buy or sell, small time frame entry. That's it. That's it, man. So we're gonna do the benediction. We're gonna pass the collection plates around. Pass us love offering. Um, let's see. The church anniversary coming up. So if you love me, go ahead and put a little extra money in your envelope this month. I'm looking at a new Bentley I won't buy. So if y'all feel it in your heart to
Putting
help
on
me
your
buy my
Sunday's
Bentley.
best, huh?
Oh, I already got my nigga said I already got my helicopter. But all
Mm.
right, let me see. But yeah, bro. So that's all I got for the ES,
Thank
bro. I know
y'all.
you want.
Y'all
I know
top
you want.
type of Y in chat if you learn something new.
I mean, we, bro. I think that was
You're on the
pretty good
cusp. I think we ready to start charging next month. I mean, fuck it. Like
for
you said.
just for educational purposes, though, for research purposes.
Mhm.
But yeah, dog, I'm looking on the website, bro. It said the ES is at 5304.25.
That's Jamal. I don't even know what his source. What your source is, Jamal?
I'm on a CME group. CME group
I
said
ain't gonna tell you who told me it went down, bro. Because we're
what?
recording now.
Okay.
The source don't
But
the source don't matter at this point. The source don't
it
matter, man.
don't even matter. But I know who
Yeah.
told me, okay?
I'm on CMEgroup.com. Hold up, bro. Hold up. See, and they say the same thing, 5304. So yeah, 5304.25. That's where we at.
Let's run these sides. These sides right quick, man, to get up out. Oh, girl. All right, this Tesla. Y'all hear me? You still hear me? I'm on mute. You won't be able to tell me I'm on mute.
We can hear you.
All right. All right. It's Tesla, bro. I knew since the other day it was gonna give me a little trouble. So waiting for it to close back. Oh, this is a daily. Let's go look at the weekly. On the daily, I want it under 174. Weekly. How's that weekly playing? That weekly is printing higher again. So we had this indecision candle right here. All right, we got a higher low, a higher high. So it might. And it closed below this swing, back above this swing. There we go. So we might be going up, fellas.
I doubt it.
Well, no. Hold
I
on.
doubt it. No,
Yeah,
look at
yeah,
this.
yeah. Yeah,
Look at
here we
this.
go. Here we go. Yeah, yeah. I got you. I got you. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? What am I looking for? Tesla has created another obstacle. Right here. So we didn't fill this gap. 1, 2, 3 on the candles. You probably could see a sell, at least back down to that 63.60 area that we was in. It'll be like a continuance. And then we already tested this. So I don't even know if you'll get back up to 183. You might be able to just gracefully fall on a daily. What would make me get into this trade daily wise, I'm gonna go down, is closure below here. I want on a daily, if I could just get a close under 174, then I'd be willing to take it down because of what I see on the bigger time frame also. Mike, yay or nay? That's a yes.
Yeah, so this from we was looking at on a weekly. If you could go back to the weekly for a second, I would like to point out something just for a second. Okay, so
I know what you want.
I want the money.
There you go. What you
So
want?
you see you right in the area. So yeah, you got your gap, right? You got your bearish gap, you got your consolidation. So you got your consolidation, you got your expansion out away from the consolidation. We come back to the consolidation and test it. I think we're gonna finish selling.
Oh, it came so right here.
Yeah, I think we're gonna finish selling. It traded it barely traded back into that gap.
Uh-huh.
So I think it,
So you
the
got
the
gap.
objective is to sell. Yeah, I think we're gonna sell, bro. I think Tesla going a little lower, bro.
So the you
From a
got the
weekly perspective,
consolidation point, and then you have the
you expand
what
out
they
of your
call it, the
consolidation.
gap continuance also.
Yeah, you expand out of your consolidation. With the
Uh-huh.
gap is your expansion, right?
Uh-huh.
So you trade it back into that gap. You can call it a gap bounce. You can call it whatever you want, but you trade it back into it, back to the consolidation to go lower.
Right.
Tesla could really,
I
dog,
want
Tesla could really get down.
I wanted to go to I want the bitch to go to 36, fill this gap. I really do. But I'm not gonna ignore this neither, dog. We can't
Yeah, you
ignore,
don't. Yeah.
yeah. So I would just be playing at the 60. If it do something stupid, don't do it. You hear me?
Right, right.
Even I'm gonna say
That's
this, even if it does come fill this,
hmm
I would sell this too.
for sure.
So I'm selling here, and if it beat me on that trade, I'm willing to take another trade on them and sell it here.
Yep. 191. Yeah. Sell it.
Yeah, I sell both of them.
Yep. That's what the market telling me. That's what Tesla's showing me.
Mhm.
Weakness. You're showing me weakness.
You're weak, son.
You're weak. Your mama don't love you.
Oh, Mike. Oh, my. Lower high, lower low.
Yeah.
And look where we starting the month at.
Win Dixie. Low
On the
prices.
muggle right here. So we ain't got no gap. Then what we want? We want a new lower low.
Yeah,
So go
I
down
think
further.
lower prices, bro. The Tesla, bro. If Tesla see $100 this year, bro,
What up?
you heard it here first.
You heard it here
No,
first.
that shit crazy.
Exclusive.
You
All right.
want to hit up with the DJ Clue. What did he be saying on the Breakfast Club? Drop one of Clue's bombs.
Drop the video. Video still in the uptrend, bro. Higher low, higher high. It's gonna take out this whole wig though. It's putting candles next to this whole little John, bro. And you said this one fake, right? Y'all don't be listening to the man, bro. This a fake swing high because it's green. You gonna run through that. Y'all don't remember him saying that last week? Anybody? Y'all great.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. That's a fake swing high. We should violate it. Get through that. And go to 1033. Then we'll make another reel about it, man. We'll make another reel about it. How about that? I'm trying to look at it. Apple. Apple finally had a green week.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. What that was? What stock that was? You was just looking at when before you went to Apple.
NVIDIA.
Oh, all right.
We was looking at this fake swing high.
Oh yeah.
We got Tesla. What else y'all trading? Nothing.
I know Ben gonna have one.
What you got, Ben?
I ain't got nothing.
Ah.
Oh,
Los aviones aliados atacaron el norte y oeste.
Still stalking Palantir for a leak. That's it. Later on this year. And watching Spy, stalking Spy. But I ain't touching it.
hey, dog, that bitch gone, bro.
Look
That
at
bitch
that
gone where we
shit,
say it's
boy.
gone. That bitch gone where we say it's gone, bro.
That bitch just
$19. That bitch get to 19. It's time to get freaky. No
They just
diddy.
need to close below here.
No diddy.
It's so close. I'm gonna tell you, if it closed below, I don't know, Mike. I feel like all these artists is pulling from right here and this holding.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like if this break, it probably go fill this whole thing and go to 17.
That's fine. Even better.
Go to 17, still
Even
close.
better. I take my first entry at 19. If it go lower, 17. But if it go any lower than that, if it starts looking at 15, 16, I'm out. I'm out.
Facts.
But it looks good. It looks like it's setting up to be bullish, to be honest with you.
I would like for it to just run from there. That'll be crazy. We'll pull some more artists because if it run from here, it probably will stop up here again. If it come down to here, get some of these people to run with it, you'll probably see it beat out the 27. Hey, fellas. Well, I'll see y'all next Sunday. Go ahead and put this up.
Y'all stay Pan-African American.
Hey, bro, no Diddy. Do y'all think, man. Take that. All right, fellas.